What's up, YouTube? It's your girl TayTay.
And your girl Bre'Lyn.
And we are back again with another video for you guys.
And today we are doing a story time.
Anyways, today we're gonna do a story time about how we almost got arrested. Yeah, I mean, you can start off.
Okay, well, long story short, my mom asked me to do a favor for her, fill in at a job where she works, caregiving. And well, we got there around the afternoon. We got there. I went to go do
like at 3:30.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was at 3:30.
That's what. Yeah, it was at 3:30, and I was walking to the house. It's like it's like a lot of houses everywhere, and I was walking.
It's like kind of like, I know, cut you off. It's kind of like a like an elder like type
facility.
of. Yeah, it's more like where all the senior citizens live. It's like,
but it's still like houses and stuff. So I'm walking to the door, and I see a lady come out, and she's looking me in my eyes like I'm doing, like, you know how you doing no good, and they looking at you like angrily. I was like, okay, well, I don't know you, you don't know me, so I'm not worried about that. So I did what I had to do, and I'm in the house doing what I have to do. Yeah.
Okay, from my perspective, while she's going in the house, I'm not really paying her no mind, because I'm gonna tell you, at the time we wasn't really getting along. We was arguing about something. She was getting on my nerves, I was getting on her nerves. So she was going to do what she got to do. We wasn't really paying attention to each other. We had just came from picking my niece up from school. So while we get her from school, we go so she can, like she said, do her mom her little favor for her job, because she couldn't make it, in time out here, because from where she lives. So she goes in, she has the keys or whatever to go inside the house and do what she gotta do. I'm sitting there waiting for her, and something in my mind was telling me, like, don't go. Like, I was gonna go park in the inside, but then I was like, nah, let me just park, like, across the street, like, right across the way. Like, this, like some dirt, and then it's, like, across the street, but it's real close, but it's just, like, right across the street, and the house where she had to go is just, like, right there. So I'm sitting right there, and I see a lady. And she's coming from the way we came to come in, but she's going inside the little senior place or whatever, but she's looking me like eye to eye like that, and I'm like not really paying her. I'm like, okay, like, what's the deal? Like, I mean, like, like we in a black truck. It's like a presidential, so I guess they think that we like, like some older like white people, they see a black face, they see this type of car, they thinking automatically don't live around here, you're automatically up to no good or whatever. But I'm not really.
I'm walking in the house, you staying in the car like a getaway car.
But I'm not on their property, like I'm like across the street, so I don't know why you're worried about me. I'm not nowhere where you're going. So she's coming in, and she's looking me right in my face, and I'm looking at her back, because you looking at me, I'm looking at you like, what?
What are you looking at?
Like, right, you want to wave?
When she was past
you
me,
want
like, okay,
you want to say hi or whatever. But anyway, she comes out, she's like giving me like the dagger stare. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I ain't worried about her, because I'm over here minding my business, waiting for her to do something that she was asked to do. She has permission to be over there inside the house, right? So I guess when she sees me and then she sees her, then she's staring, she's looking at me, and then she sees her, she's like, oh my god, like. And so she goes and she drives down and she turns. I think like she going home. I'm not even really worried about where she's going or what she's doing. So I'm like, I'm sitting there waiting for her. Like 5 minutes later, she comes back out. And then like as she comes out, she's still back looking at me. So I'm like, I turn this way and I see a car. Like I see like just a regular person. So I'm looking, and then she's like, as she's driving, she's like talking to herself, and she's like pointing at me, and I can like read her lips. She's calling me like MFs and like oh, you MFs, like what? So what I'm thinking in my mind is like, first of all, when she leaves, I'm like that'd be crazy. Like she goes, like she going to the police station, or she calls the police or something, like we doing something wrong. Right. But then that's like not even in my mind. But in my head, I'm like thinking like, what if? Like that's like a little funny thing that I was like thinking to myself. So we sitting there. She's done doing what she's doing. She comes out. She gets in the car. We pull off. As we leave, we turn. We drive right past the police, and I didn't even tell her what the lady had did to me yet. She didn't even tell me nothing about that. And I'm like, like if he turns this way, like he's going to where he thinks that I'm at. Like she went and called the police and said like, obviously maybe she's thinking that she's going in to steal and I'm sitting there waiting for her.
But
like
bring all the stuff out in
right,
the car.
but like in broad daylight, really are people that really that stupid?
With kids in the car.
Right, we sitting right there in broad daylight.
And the police literally turned right.
He went right past us, and he turned right where I was parked at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I was thinking in my head like before, what did she call the police? And that's exactly what she did. Like she went and called the police. Like, you know, and then I'm glad that we did leave, because if I still was sitting there, she was still where here. Of course, he would have pulled over, asked me, where am I doing here? Why am I doing that? I got my niece in the car. Like, it would have been just all the misunderstanding and unnecessary, because just because we have this skin in the car that we're in, and she's an older white lady, she think that we're over there trying to do something to somebody, which is foul.
And that's how we took it, so.
Right, and then when we driving out, I'm like, Bre'Lyn, like, that lady, I told her what she did to me. I'm like, she called the police. Like, basically, and Bre'Lyn was like, oh, yeah. She was like, oh, she was like, oh, the lady that turned blah, 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 because she was giving me the stares, too, and I wasn't paying it on mine. I was like, yeah, I wasn't paying it on mine either, but I guess to her, she took it as we was doing something wrong, which is foul and racist.
Right.
People,
there's really still people out there that are really racist.
Right, and it's sad, especially like we being two females. I would think that maybe, you know, I know they hate black men, maybe they would go after them, but they're thinking that we are really about to do something with a little kid in the backseat, like sitting there just minding our own business.
And obviously we see what car we in and all this kind of stuff with house.
Exactly.
So why would we be doing that kind of stuff?
And in broad daylight, and why would she go through the front door if she's stealing? Obviously, when you try to go to the back, wait till nighttime, like I just think that was just
horrible.
It was horrible. It was foul. Like, but that's not the first time we didn't have some discrimination. Remember that one time we was going to McDonald's? And this girl, she was inside the car. As soon she's in front of me, and I'm behind her. As soon while we hear click, 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 click,
they lock
like
doors.
like we looking like wow.
When we walked past, that was so crazy.
Yeah, I'm just like, I would never be. I don't understand how people.
We do the same thing you do. It's just a different kind of color of your skin, I guess. I don't know.
Right, and it's not just black people out here doing these things that they think that we're out here doing. It's white people. It's all type of people. It's all type of evil people out in this world. It's not just because you have black skin, you're automatically a bad person.
Down to raping and killing. It's all kind of people.
Right, they always think that, oh, it's black people, we're robbing, we're stealing, we're killing. Like, no, it's not. I'll turn on the news, I see that, oh, it's this such and stuff, white kid, and went up and shot up the school, shot up a church, and doing that all type of stuff.
Station, that white supremacist.
It's just like, right, it's just like, it's just
not
crazy. Yeah, like the girl, what was her name? I don't remember her name, but that's a piece of her, where her and her sister got stabbed at the train station, and she died, and her sister survived. Like, it's just like, it's no reason to be racist at all.
Everybody's the same.
Right, like, I just think that was just...
And then I don't understand how back in the day that was the law. That's what gets me. That was the dang law back then. Like, for real?
But it's crazy because it's sad that, like, we're used to it. Because we wasn't even like, man, we really should have been upset. But it's sad, like, we're just so used to just, you know, people out there.
When I go to the stores, I'll be saying, not like that, I'll be saying it like, oh, he's racist because look how he's looking at me. He want me to put this thing down. I gotta be aware of my surroundings because you never know. It's
foul because if you go to the store and if you take too long, you're walking around, they automatically think you're stealing, so they have somebody to come walk and follow you around. It's just
they see how much you got at the cash register and they be looking straight.
It's 2018. It's just like so. Excuse me. So I just think that was foul. We just wanted to come out here and give y'all our little story time that we had about us getting harassed for no reason. We are innocent. We ain't going around stealing from nobody.
Man, if it was that easy, shoot.
Right. And while we go to a senior home stealing, y'all ain't got nothing that we trying to get.
You get the police call that quick, so why would we even?
Yeah, so it's pretty foul. I know y'all gotta think that that's foul, but
comment down below.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the end of this story time. What? No, that's the end of this video. If you guys like this video, please comment on this video.
I'm quick. Subscribe to our channel.
Leave us a big thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions or requests, please leave them in the comment section where?
Down below.
Please follow me on my social media, Shestupidthickk with 2 Ks.
Follow me on my Instagram at _breezy. Please follow me on my Snapchat and my Twitter at breezy though. I think I deleted Twitter, so just Snapchat at Breezy.
And that's the end of this video. We'll be back again with another one for you guys next time. Peace.